How's it going, video game lovers? Welcome back once again to We-videogames. And yes, we have another month, another collection video with, again, incredible games. This time we have PS2, Xbox Original, Switch, and PS4. PS2 game collecting is becoming a little bit more difficult due to the current lockdown that we're living in Australia, but doesn't matter because I managed to find some good games, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. I just want to say before we get started, thank you to all the subscribers. We are closing now into the hundreds. Still a bit of work to do, but we're getting close. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and please, to the ones that haven't, please don't forget to subscribe. Of course, to engage with the content, leave any comments or any thoughts that you have on the videos or video gaming in general. And yeah, thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's get the video rolling. Alright, so today we're starting off with the PS2, and the first game is Girl Zone. So this is a budget game from Phoenix, as we all know, a budget developer or publisher during the PS2 era. And I haven't played the video, but it just looks budgety. And well, it's good to have in the collection. I mean, look at the price I pay. I only pay 50 cents for it. So again, going for a complete set, you have to have every single game. So yep, happy to have it. Next up is Action Girls Racing. So I picked up a lot of girls games this time. In reality, what I do is when I go to a store and if you're going for a full set, you're basically gonna pick up everything that you don't have. And this is the example of it. I mean, a game that I don't have is a racing game. And it doesn't look very interesting, but again, I pay only $1 for it, so happy to have it in my collection. Next up is MTV Music Generator 2. Looks very interesting. I before the whole pandemic thing, I went pick up a few games, and this one cost me $3. Made in 2001, so it's one of the first PS2 games made, and it looks quite interesting. So I'll be adding footage of the games in here somewhere, so you guys know how these games play. Next up is for $3, Arthur the Invisibles. I think this was a movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it was, I didn't watch it. But it looks really, really cool actually. Really cool art style at the back. Something to I'll probably enjoy. I enjoy this kind of 3D platformers. So, when I'm recording footage for this game, I'll probably enjoy it. Cool. High Hit Major League Baseball 2003. I used to watch a little bit of baseball back in the day when I lived in South America. I had ESPN, and they would show baseball and American football and stuff like that. But I don't really play baseball games. I mean, here in Australia, it's not common to see baseball games. But I got this one, so I'm gonna give it a try to record footage for this video, and I'll let you know how good it is maybe in some other video. But it looks really interesting, so happy that I picked that one up. Lego Indiana Jones, the original. Again, I always say it on my videos, Lego games are really cool. They're really fun. Almost all of them. So I don't think this is gonna be the exception. It looks really interesting, really fun, really cool. And I got it for $2, so welcome to the collection. And talking about great games, Midnight Club 3, the dub edition remix version. So Rockstar, of course, quality games they develop, and this is not the exception. This is an amazing racing game. I picked this one again, I think for like $2, and it looks really interesting. I'm actually looking forward to playing this because I play the other Midnight Clubs. I haven't played this one, and they were really good. You can tell this was like the beginning of Rockstar making those open worlds before they made San Andreas. This one in particular was released after San Andreas, but I'm talking about the original ones. So really cool to have in the collection again. When you're going for a full set, you don't discriminate. Next up is Obscure with that 3D or lenticle, however you call it. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's really cool. I mean, I mentioned in my previous top 10 horror games that I was gonna pick up this game, and I did. So I'm really looking forward to playing it. If it's anything like the second game, then I'm sure I will enjoy it because I love the game. It was pretty high up in my last top 10 horror games. I'll probably make another one because I'm picking up horror games for my collection. I got others in mind, and as soon as I get them, I'll play them and do another top 10 horror game. But really happy to have this one. This one was imported from Europe. Unfortunately, in Australia, it's difficult to find this game, so I had to buy it from Europe. And the best game for the PS2 this month is, yes, Suikoden 4. Oh my god, I'm really happy to have this game. I am not very familiar with the Suikoden franchise. I played these games back in the day, but I don't remember too much because that was when I was quite little, and I picked them up for the PS2. And I played them, and I don't remember much of them. So I'm looking to buy the 3 Suikoden games, Suikoden, man, I don't know how to pronounce it, on the PS2, and give it a try. So this one's gonna be the first one. I like JRPGs, and really happy to have this in my collection. I did pay about I think it was $30 to $40. I will have to remember, but let's say 40. I paid $40 for this one, so I'm really happy. $40 is definitely a good price for this amazing game. And yeah, this is the best PS2 games we have in the collection this month. Alright, let's move on to the original Xbox. We have some really good games too. We got MTX Motor Trucks, an Activision game, and actually this game goes for a little bit of money, so it must be really good. I love this kind of games. I mean, I love racing games, so why not? Let's give it a try and see how we go with it. But so far, it looks pretty interesting. NBA 2K3, another game that is not cheap. I mean, usually sport games are really cheap, but this one in particular is not on the PS2 or the Xbox original. So, is it because it's developed by Sega? Because it has ESPN, maybe? Or is it because it's really good? Who knows? But I'll definitely give it a try. I think I played this game back in the day, but I mean, it's impossible to remember every game you play, right? Snowboarding or Transport Snowboarding. This is an Atari published game. Another game that is not cheap. It's not very expensive. It's exclusive to the Xbox. It's not very expensive, but it's not cheap. Right? You expect the sport games to be anywhere from $1 to $6, but this game is definitely not. And it looks really interesting too. Look at that. Cool style, so looking forward to play it. Carve, never seen this game ever, so when I saw it, I picked it up. I'll almost dare to say that this is an original Xbox game, maybe PC, but definitely not in the PS2. Never seen it on the PS2, and I don't think it was released in the PS2, so I had to pick it up. It looks really cool. This jet ski kind of racing, as you can see there. These type of games were really popular in the beginning of the 2000s, and I remember a few of them, the PS1 and the Dreamcast. So I'm really happy to have this one in the collection because I had never seen it, literally never seen it. WWE Showdown Legends of Wrestling. Oh, sorry, this is not a WWE game, but it's called Showdown of Wrestling. But these were all WWE and WCW stars. You can see the Hulk Hogan and the Giant, Macho-Man Randy Savage. That was really bad. I'm sorry. Sting, Snake Roberts, and Ultimate Warrior. I mean, you can't ask for a better selection than that, can you? And at the back, we got the Hulk again. It looks really, really cool. I got it on my PS2, but I never gave it a try. So this is the best opportunity to give this game a go and see how it goes, because I used to play a lot of wrestling games back in the day. And the best game for the original Xbox this month is Spawn Armageddon, a Namco game, as you can see there. Spawn, I have it on my PS2 and I play a little bit of it. In it's a hack and slash, which is really good. It's really fun. I mean, hack slash are usually fun. They have, fast paced, gory games, and this is probably not the exception. So yeah, happy to have it in my collection and give it a try. This game is getting up there in terms of price, so I'm happy that I found it for a good price. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but if I remember correctly, I think it was $20, and this game is now currently going for about 40, maybe 50. So happy to have it in the collection for that price. Next up is Nintendo Switch. We only got one game, but it's an amazing one, let me tell you. Oh, The Walking Dead, the final season. I mean, what can I say? If you guys are not familiar with me, which you probably are not. I mean, you guys don't engage with my videos too much, but that's fine. But let me tell you something. This franchise is one of my favorites of all time. Number one is probably in my top 10 video games of all time. Season 1. And this season I thought it was really well done too. I am one chapter away from finishing this game, even though I picked it up 2 days ago. Yes, 2 days ago. So I'll probably finish it today. That's how much I love this game. And I waited so much to play this because of my backlog is so big. So happy to have it in my collection, and so far I am enjoying this game so much. Hopefully it has a happy ending. I don't know yet, so please don't spoil anything. And really happy to have this game. Amazing. This is a masterpiece. Alright, let's move on to the PS4. We start off with Oli 2. Look at that. This game is published by Badland Games. And I'm trying to pick up every single game from this developer because I think they are obscure. I think these games are going to be worth a little bit of money in the future. So I'm really looking for them. They are not easy to find here. Maybe easier in Europe. I wish I had somebody in Europe that can buy games for me, and I'll send them money to send them to me, because there is so much stuff that I can buy from Europe. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have anyone there to pick up the games for me. But this game is just amazing. I mean, amazing to have it. I haven't played it, but yeah. So Badland Games, I'm trying to pick up every single game from these guys. It's probably not going to be an easy quest. I'm probably not going to do it, but if I see a game from these guys, I'm going to pick it up. Dex, again, from Badland. Hey, focus. Yeah, Badland Games. Again, another game from these developers. It looks really cool. It's like a 2D game, but it looks interesting. So I'm really looking forward to playing this game as well. I'm going to give all these games a try, and I'm going to keep picking up games for this developer and another developer called Sodesco for next month's pickup. You're going to see probably a few games that I ordered online from Sodesco. So those two developers are the ones that I'm going after in the PS4. Let's keep it going. Badland Games, and this time we got Zenith. Zenith looks really interesting. It's like a top down view kind of game, and it looks like a RPG or something like that. It looks really interesting. I play a little bit of it, and so far I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Hopefully, it has a really good, engaging story for me to keep playing it. But again, Badland. This is a Spanish developer, and I think it's really obscure. So I'm just looking for the games. And the best game, in my opinion, from again Badland Games is Anima Gate of Memories. This game is actually fun. I play about an hour and a half of this game, and I'm already liking it. I mean, it's not. You can tell it's not AAA. It is a budgety hack and slash RPG type of game, fantasy. But for what it is, and the a budget game, it's actually really good. So I'm really looking forward to keep playing this game. There you go, Anima from Badland Games. Alright, so we are here at the final two games for my PS4 collection this month, and the next up is Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age. And what can I say? I mean, I loved the original Dragon Quest, even though I didn't play it completely because when they were released, I was basically a baby. But I did play, of course, 8 and 9. 8 on the PS2, and 9 I played it on the DS, 3DS. And now I have this one, which I am playing 2 hours in, and I'm already loving it. I can tell that this game is going to be great. And just the art style, the graphics, everything. What an amazing game. Really looking forward to playing it, and I'm really happy to have in my collection. And the last game is Saint Seiya's Soldier's Soul for the PS4. A game that I have in my collection. I traded with a friend, and then I like, I need to get that game back. Not only because I love it, and I'm actually close to finish it. I don't know why I traded without finishing the game. That was really stupid. But this cartoon or this anime was huge in South America or Latin America in general. And when I say huge, I mean huge. And I grew up watching it, and I had to finish it. I know the story and everything, so I had to pick it up again. And this game is going up in price, so I'm really happy that I did. So that would be the last game for this month, video game pickups, and I think we got a great selection this month, even though we are facing a lot of challenges. Europe is opening up now, but Australia is not, so a lot of challenges to pick up games here, so I have to buy a lot of games online, or just find where I can find games anyway. Cool. And that is it. Another month, another video game pickups. We had such amazing games that we can't really complain, can we? We are in lockdown, difficult to find games, but I think the selection that we have this month are great, are amazing. I love the PS4 games that I picked up this month. Badland Games. Remember the name, because those developers or those games are gonna be, in my opinion, going to be rare or expensive in the future because of the publisher being so obscure, and they already changed name. They still call Badland, but now they call Badland Publishing instead of Games. So it's already a different logo, different company, so they could become rare in the future. So just keep an eye on them, and they are overall cool games. So yeah, good, happy that you guys tune in. Thank you for watching all the way through. Thank you to all my subscribers again. Thank you to all of you. We are close to the 100 mark, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, let's keep the channel growing. Thank you for subscribing, and please comment, share, and of course, again, subscribe to my channel. And thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments any thoughts that you have regarding any of these games. If you play any, or any recommendations for horror games, please let me know. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.